So pretty. That's what we're looking out at, you know?
Well, then, unless you want to be there, then.
And this is what you're looking at.
Unless you want to be there, then.
Oh, no, that's fine. Because either way, I think I'm going to have to face...
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm surprised that Dominica didn't come.
They're busy.
Yeah, but they sent me messages this week. Like, she's got her mat now. Like, they're into it.
She told me yesterday, because we went hiking yesterday, she told me yesterday that she was going to come.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm surprised. I thought they would have come.
They're here.
Am I crazy? I knew it. I knew they would do that for some reason.
Talking about you.
I manifested you into reality. I'm wearing long pants too. I don't know why. We're all wearing. You're the only one in shorts.
I need to tan. To wear shorts for yoga.
Normally leggings are better.
For yoga.
And
Especially
I'm from Mexico, so even in the heat we wear the same.
Yeah, you're used to the
Yeah,
heat.
I'm used to it, for real. Hi, how is everyone doing?
How is everyone? We're glad to see you. We were just saying that. I was like, I'm surprised not to see them right now.
I came straight from work just to pick him up, change,
very
go, and the
Could I
traffic
use it
was
at the end, but I
brutal.
figured you might
It's
need it. Do you
terrible.
remember the bag?
Me and Gata were just talking about that. We're like, it's hard to make the 6, right?
It was terrible.
It's-
Normally I go like
When you
12,
really
15
need it.
minutes, I spend like
Or we really
25.
Oh my
Afraid
God.
to run. Look at
You see? We're literally all like trying to hustle to make it for 6. I love it.
him with his hair.
That's so good.
I'm not the only one wearing shorts.
Oh, there you go. You found your short partner.
Baywatch. You look like Baywatch.
Qué bueno verte.
So nice.
Yeah, he always smells so nice, eh? What's going on here? How come I don't? Hola. ¿Qué tal? I'm always natural orders. Natural orders are happening over here. 100%. That's true too. That's true too.
Thank you. Hey. If he's going around,
Right,
I'm
we
going
did it.
around.
Right, we didn't even give her hugs. I just realized that too. Come.
Oh, I like that. Oh, he's so firm.
You're so funny. Come here.
Hey.
I'm super happy to see you
He said
guys.
next time we have to
And I
go
didn't even
all
hug you.
together
What
to
the
one
hell?
circle and hug. Go hug her.
I know. I forced Ina to hug me too.
Anybody need sunscreen or mosquito repellent? I've got it in my bag.
This is gonna be so good. Are you okay in the shade? That's why we kind of did like a for those who want to do shade, those who want to do sun. You know.
Yeah.
This guy's like, I'm going in the shade. And she's like me, I'm fully in the sun. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so I hope everyone is somewhat comfortable on their rocked mat. And from here, we're gonna start standing because we are already all standing, just to do a little flow to get ourselves back to our tabletop, okay? So let's inhale those arms up overhead. Reach, look at the water in front of you. Look at how beautiful it is. Just look at the waves for a second. Bring that right hand down. Get into a nice little side bend. Really, I just want us to spend more time here because it's so pretty. Come back up, inhale. Bring that left down. Reach, reach, reach. Look at the clouds. Look at the sky. The birds, the sailboats. Back up. Bring the arms behind you. Try to interlace those fingers. Hinge from those hips. And let those arms go up and maybe try to point them to the water in front of you if you can and if you have that mobility in your shoulders. That's it. I love the giggles that I'm hearing right now. She's like, sure. My arms are totally pointed.
Oh my gosh, now my neck hurts.
And then come back up nice and slowly all the way up. Reach.
Oh my God, I'm supposed to be relaxing, honey.
Reach those arms back up. Look at that space. Challenge yourself just a little bit and try to get on the tip of your toes. See how that feels. See if you can get up without collapsing in the ankles. Slowly come back down. Let yourself dive. Bring your hands down into the ground in front of you and step your legs back into your plank. Yeah, and from your plank, we're gonna bring our knees down here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a break to start. I heard Cesar right away. So start that. He was like, oh my God, she's starting us in a plank already. And then let's get that right leg going into nice little circles. So we're literally gonna create 10 on one side. You could go to your own rhythm, count them, maybe at a nice good pace. We're already on 4. Make sure you're turning that femur in the hip socket. Just know that the femur is literally the longest bone in your body. That's it. 3 more like that. And then notice the direction you're going with that circle. And let's start going the other direction. Come back the other way. All the way back. Que regresas del otro lado, César. All the way. Yeah, de la otra dirección, no del otro lado. That's it. Boom, all the way. 2 more in that direction. Excellent. Now we're going to bring that right knee down and we're going to do the same with the left. So creating nice little circles with that right leg. Feel it in the hips right now. Notice how that feels and exaggerate your circle. I love how he's on a full-on conversation over there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's like a good point. And switch directions. Make sure you're really exaggerating how much you're moving the femur in your hip socket. It's almost like you have a pen at your knee and you're trying to draw it on the wall. Yep. Oh, we're doing lots of button core today, by the way. And boom. Okay, now we're back in our we're back in our tabletop position here. And first, we're just gonna do a few cat-cows. So remember to move from your pelvis first. We're gonna tuck it and exhale as we round our entire back and tuck our chin. And then we're gonna start sticking our butt out. And 1 vertebrae at a time, we're gonna start arching our back, letting our stomach dip, bringing our head up and looking at the beautiful sight in front of us. And then from here, we exhale again. Start from your pelvis though, start from the hips. Round, 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 round. Your head tucks in last. You exhale fully, and then you start inhaling again. Move from the pelvis first. Inhale those hips up. Reach that head up last. Look out in front of you here. Do that one more time with your breath. Exhale, moving from the hips first. 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way, feeling each and every one of those vertebrae in your spine, head last. And start from the hips again. As you inhale, slowly stick that butt out and reach that head up. Push the shoulder blades down the back. Oh, look, there's a swimmer in front of us here. That's so interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anyone swim in this lake before. It's cold, eh? Oh my God. Okay, let's send him like a positive thought right now because he definitely needs one. Hey, Audrey, can you imagine how cold he is? Okay, push those shoulder blades. Yeah, at least. Whew. And then just look over that right shoulder. Look all the way back like you're trying to look at your butt, but you're still sticking your butt out. So you're trying to crunch that whole right side body. And then you come back to center. Reach up, keep that nice arch. And then look over the left side, all the way back, looking over the shoulder, looking over, trying to look at your butt and squeezing. So you feel the stretch on your right, but you feel the squeeze on your left. And then back to center. We're gonna do that one more time over our right shoulder, looking back, looking at our butt, squeezing that side. We're gonna be working on that butt, so we need to look at it a little bit. Back to center. And yes, you can, well, yes, depending on where you're, that's so good. That's so good. I'm saying try to look at your own butt, but maybe your mobility permits you to a certain extent. Back to center. Now we're just gonna come back to our glutes a little bit. So we're gonna go back to our right leg and we're just gonna go into our fire hydrant. So it's almost like we're literally a dog and we're peeing on a fire hydrant and then we come back down. We go up and then we come back down. Yeah, but don't actually pee though. Don't actually pee though. Just pretend. Just pretend, okay? Oh my God, he's so bad. Now squeeze your glutes properly on that side. We're going for 10. and really feel like you're squeezing your butt there on that side. Squeeze those glutes properly.
I have a question.
Just 2 more. Yep.
Oftentimes I find myself overdoing it on my left side when I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Should I be staying 90 degrees?
Yeah, so we want to try and stay centered as much as possible. We don't want to go off our axis too much, because then we're adding all of our weight on one side. We want to keep it distributed 100%. So it's harder.
Chest like kind of like parallel.
Yes.
Doing this.
We want to open. We can open, that's fine, but we don't want to move sideways like that. We don't want to be supporting our weight off like our center axis. Do you know what I mean? So now, and you're purposely leaning back. And in yoga, we want to try and stay centered. It's the exact opposite. Okay, so good. That's a good question, actually. So let's go with the left side now. Lift it up all the way. So in order to stay centered, you have to engage your core muscles as much as you can. Staying there. So literally like your abs, the side of your abs, like the front of the body, and a little bit of the back too. So it's basically your core muscles is like your entire belt. It's not just the front. Boom. 2 more like that. And 1 more. Perfect. Come back to center here. Now watch, we're going to do some circles. So bring your hands forward a little bit more so we don't have that much pressure in the wrists. And we're going to bring the hips down on the side, centered down on the other side, and back to our child pose. Side, center, back, child pose. Yeah. So side, down, back, and you just push back. Yeah, but almost all the way to your heels for a second. Notice the massage of the rocks in between the knees. Try to make it feel good. We're only going to do 1 more in that direction, and we're going to change directions. And the other side. So now this time we're going towards our left, then center, then back to our child pose. And back, and try to work with your breath at the same time. I like to inhale as I'm coming forward, and I exhale going back. Inhaling.
That was my knee too.
What happened? It was a knee? Oh my God. Jesus, I hope you're feeling okay.
Exactly, that's my name.
Jesus, you're feeling okay?
And relax. Are you okay? Are you okay? And back to our tabletop position here. Now we're just going to challenge our glutes a little more. We're going to be stretching our wrists right after all of this. We're going to go back with the right leg, and imagine you're just kicking the sky away. Like you're literally trying to kick the sky away. Now you engage your core, you bring that knee back in, but bring it towards your chest and round up in your mad cat back. That's your exhale here. You're exhaling and crunching. Inhale, reach that butt up, squeeze. Imagine you're pushing the sky away. And exhale, come in and round and engage your abs. Try to bring that knee in as much as you can. Inhale, reach back, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, come in. Just 2 more on this side like this. Up, back in. And sometimes you could hold your breath at each end. Like you take a deep inhale, you hold your breath. Exhale, you hold your breath, and you go back in. Boom. And now we switch legs, go to the left, kick all the way up, and then all the way in. Ooh, I mixed up my breath here. I like to inhale back, and then exhale and round and crunch. The more I'm crunching, that's usually where I want to exhale. We lengthen, we inhale, we engage, we round, and really stay present in your body here. Notice, like feel the elements around you, feel them around your hands, just the space, everything around you right now, even just the noises. Stay present. Back to center. Now we're going back to our tabletop position. From here, I'm going to listen to Cesar and Margarita for a second. We're going to kneel down. We're just going to grab our hands and we're going to draw some nice little circles. Just stretching those wrists out. Elbows down, nice little circles. And now notice which side you're doing your circles and switch sides. Opposite direction. That's it. Breathe into that. Really try to push your palms into one another. Try to move your wrists as much as possible. And now bring the top of your hands together. It's just the exact opposite of what we're doing, right? We're like this. So we're going like this, and we're just shaking them out a little bit. Just like that. Yeah, letting it go, letting it flow, and relax. And now watch, we're gonna come back to our tabletop, but this time we're gonna turn our fingers out and in towards us. Out and in towards us. Yeah. Yeah, and then from right here, you could back your knees up a little bit and imagine like you're just kind of wanting to sit back a little bit, but keeping your palms down. So you're really feeling the stretch in the forearms, in the wrists. You could even keep a slight bend in your elbows and you'll feel it even more. Breathe into that. And it's normal, it just depends where we're at, right? Like I've been doing things like this for quite some time. And if you do a lot of like computer work, or it depends what you do in your everyday life to kind of have a little bit of a reduced mobility there, right? So now from here, let's do the opposite. Peel those hands off, bring the fingers all the way in towards you, towards the inside, towards you. So you're here, and then your fingers come in, and then they come in. Yeah, like that. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. Nice, Margarita. So just in, and then very similar. We're just kind of sitting back a little bit, pushing the palms down, keeping a slight bend in those elbows, just breathing.
The elbow?
Yeah, just a slight bend. Like not too much. You're not bending them out like that too much, but just a slight bend. You don't want to lock them in like that. And then watch, actually with that bend, we're actually going to go kiss in between our fingers and squeeze our shoulder blades together. And then do that again, come back up. So it's like a push-up. It's like a reverse push-up from our knees, from our tabletop. And just notice how it feels in your shoulders and notice how it feels in your shoulder blades. Yeah, squeeze those shoulder blades back. It's like you're kissing yourself in between your fingers. And now maybe even bring them back. Try to bring them even deeper. See if you can. And then try that again. Bend those elbows out, forward, kiss, come back in. Do that two more times.
It's the same trouble.
Push. Yeah, I love it. Audrey was like, yeah, that's the yeah. And again. Excellent. Okay, now watch. Try to bring your hands onto your fists. So we're out of our wrists right now. Yeah. How does that feel? Kind of like gorilla mode. Yeah, exactly. And now from this position, just try to tilt one hand forward, like you're trying to stretch the outside of your wrist here. So you're literally tilting it like you're trying to tilt a glass of wine, like this. You want to tilt down to try and stretch the outside of your wrist here. So your hand's like this, and then you go like this. So, but tuck. Don't worry. Tuck your thumb in, and then just tilt your hand forward like you're trying to bring the top of your thumb down. Yeah, just so that you stretch the outside of your wrist there. So then you're doing alternate from one side to the other. One side to the other. Just notice how that feels, forward like that. And then if you want to take it a little bit further, bring one elbow down. And as you're bringing that elbow down, you're trying to stretch the outside of that wrist. So you could only do it by putting in tension, right? By as you push down, you're trying to stretch the outside and you bring the elbow down. Yeah, you're the only person that can put the intention to try and stretch it. Do you know what I mean? Can you feel it? Can you guys feel it? So it's like I'm going from like this, and as I'm bringing it down, I'm trying to stretch this part here. So I need to press this part down and my elbow coming down to kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but and it's like it's very subtle, but the more you repeat it, the more you start understanding like the feeling of stretching the outside of the wrist there. I know it's weird. I'm making you guys do lots of isolations right now. So now watch. We've done all of those. Plant those palms down. Stick your legs back. We're going to go to our downward facing dog. Push that butt back all the way. Yeah. So tuck those. Exactly. Let's just all inhale to our plank forward. And then notice the length that you have. So adjust your feet. Try to bring that butt kind of like pelvis tucked forward. Try to bring those shoulders in line with your wrists. Yeah. And now push back to your downward facing dog. Try to bring those heels down as much as you can here. Feel the stretch at the back of your legs. Ooh, embrace that nice breeze that just came out. Dominica, I saw that.
Don't do that yet.
And then breathe into that space here. Deep inhales and exhales. Now watch, let's all go on the tip of our toes, all the way up to the tip of our toes, and press those heels down again. Tip of the toes, and press the heels down again. Perfect. One more time like that. Tip of those toes. Press the heels down again. And now inhale forward all the way to your plank again. And this time, let the hips go down. Maybe you need to adjust your hands forward to try and let those hips go all the way down. But try and come up just a little bit more. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. You can be in the cobra too, but yeah, do more of the seal. Perfect. Push up, push the shoulders down the back. You could go to the tops of your feet in the back here and just look out in front of you right now. Actually, me too, right on my crotch, like literally. It's like so uncomfortable. But I'm like, you know what? This is the challenge right here. It's like embrace the discomfort within the comfort. Breathe into that, deep inhales and exhales. Just look at the space out in front of you. Try to be comfortable within the discomfort. Smile, keep a smile on your face. Notice the sun that you can feel on your back right now. Push the shoulders down the back as much as you can, and then look over your right shoulder. You're looking all the way back. You're trying to look at your feet. Yeah, all the way back. And so feel, very similar to our tabletop earlier, we're crunching on that side and feeling length on the other. And then come back to center. We're gonna reach over our left, looking over that shoulder, crunching that left side again, and feeling length on the right. And then inhaling back to center. Now still holding this position. Ooh, that was cool watching the duck just fly by like that. Inhale that chin all the way up. Look at the branches on top of you. Look at the sky, tree, clouds. And then from here, let your chin tuck all the way down. Try to bring it to your chin as much as you can. Try to bring your chin to your chest as much as you can. You're seeing stars? What? What do you mean, like light-headed kind of thing? So keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
That's funny.
And then inhale that chin up all the way again. And then let your chin come over your right shoulder.
You're cheating.
All the way over. And actually I was on the left. Yeah, so bad. Look over the left. I said right, but I was on the left. Are we still feeling it down there? One more. Okay, one more. Inhale forward, and let that chin go to your right for real this time. What's going on? ¿Qué pasa?
You're cheating.
It's just belly down. Like.
Oh, I have to go because I forgot I have both feet.
Oh no, oh my God.
I feel like I need to go with her.
No.
Jesus. Okay, now from here, push. Let's all push back to our child pose for a second. Push all the way back. Notice, so it's the exact opposite, right?
Now you're doing this.
We were in an extension, and now we're in our flexion, right? So breathe into that position.
Dominica calls this baby pose.
Well, the baby, actually, like happy babies on our backs.
Oh, hello, beetle.
So breathe into that space. Notice the lower back and notice how it's coming back and it's starting to feel normal again. Breathe into that. Smile onto your face here. Deep inhales and exhales. Yep. And then from here, we're going to push back forward. We're going to go back to our downward facing dog. So tuck those toes under. Push back to your downward dog. Breathe into that space. And now what's going to happen is we're going to let our legs with straight legs go all the way to the top of the mat. Ooh, I just got a fly that's not leaving me alone. And then right from the top of the mat here, let yourself fold it over still. Let everything go over. Just breathe into that space. We'll see you for dance after, Missy.
I live very close.
Let everything go. Let the head go. Little yeses and no here. Shake the head out. You could grab opposite elbows if you want. And just try to relax here. Like really let the head go. Look in between your legs. Often we still hold tension in our neck. So just let yourself release here. And then nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we're going to come all the way back up, rounding the back. Your shoulders and head come up last. Inhale those arms up overhead. Look out at the lake in front of you again. Notice all of the extra sailboats now that weren't there at the beginning. Let the arms come down. We're just gonna come into our wonderful mountain pose. So bring your feet closer to one another here. Try to find somewhat of a comfortable spot. Toes together, heels together. Open those arms up to the space in front of you. Tuck the pelvis a little bit, so squeeze the butt here. Open the palms up in front and push the shoulder blades down the back. Also try to stick your ribs in as much as you can so the front of the body's engaged. Tuck your chin a bit so that you could feel length at the back of the neck. And look at the space out in front of you. Smile onto your lips. Breathe. Deep inhales and exhales. Reach those arms up all the way up overhead. Reach, 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 reach. Now we're gonna bring them back down. Here, we're gonna inhale. We're gonna go into our eagle arms, okay? We're gonna go into eagle arms and into our eagle legs. So we're gonna inhale those arms up overhead all the way. And then we're gonna bring them all the way under us. So we're interlacing. We're gonna bring that right under the left. Grab opposite shoulders at first, the shoulder blades at the back. And then reach, we're trying to reach our right arm under to push that left out and just interlace. Yeah. Yeah, so watch. So right where you are right there, if you look from this side, you have your right under your left. You want to push it this way and bring that left this way. Yeah, perfect. Exactly. And then just look in front of you, feel that. Push the shoulders down, push the hands away from you a little bit. What happened?
She can get it.
Oh, ¿lo tienes o no?
Shapes with the sun.
¿Qué pasa?
I actually got it.
Okay, so from here, we're gonna now start bringing our right leg. So try to find spacing in your foot. I need to like move a little bit of rocks around here. Then try to bring that right leg all the way on top of the left. Try to interlace those thighs. And if you can, wrap that foot all the way around. Oh my God, if you're not gonna lose your footing. Oh, look, we have a little ducky who's visiting us. And then from here, just breathe into that space. Oh my God, he's like literally coming straight up at us. That's so funny. Breathe. Try to find balance. If like me, maybe you're falling all over the place, reposition yourself. And then slowly come back all the way. Good work, everyone. Really nice balance. Yeah, that's the same swimmer. Unwind those arms, shake them about a little bit. Reach them up overhead, and now this time we're gonna bring our left under our right. Reach, 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 reach. Same thing, so así. Yeah, y mira. Like you're pushing it this way, and then this arm becomes here. Yeah, así, es perfecto, yeah. Exactly like that. And now from here, we're gonna do the exact opposite. We're gonna bring that left, so find footing on your right, and we're gonna bring that left leg all the way up and around that right thigh. Whew. This is eagle.
Oh, that's okay.
So yeah, so eagle arms, and then these are your eagle legs. Wanting to hopefully be able to potentially wrap it around, which is really, really hard when you've got like 10 different rocks under your foot. Breathe into that space, smile to yourself, and engage everything and slowly come back out of the pose. Reach. You had really good balance. I saw that. That was really good. Reach. Yeah, reach those arms out all the way. Let yourself release over, all the way over those legs. Smile to yourself. Breathe into that space. Deep inhales and exhales. Just really appreciating the space here. Feel the stretch at the back of your legs. And then bend your knees a lot so that you could feel yourself anchoring over your thighs. You feel the connection of your upper body onto your thighs. Wrap your arms around your thighs. Try to grab opposite elbows if you can. And really just let the head go here. And if you feel ready for it, try to extend your legs as you're still holding on to your thighs. So keep the arms like that and just try to extend your legs more. Breathe, smile again. Notice what you're feeling at the back of the legs or on the legs if you're César right now. Release everything. And then from here, release the arms, come back up one vertebrae at a time. all the way up to the top. Reach those arms up overhead again. And then from here, we're just gonna let ourselves sit down. Try and see if how low you can go from here, how deep you can go from this position. Yeah. Maybe we need to open the legs. Maybe we go up on the tip of the toes. There you go. We just work with that a little bit. Your face, Sukara. And then if you can from this position here, just let yourself release down, butt towards the ground, back behind you, and then come and sit onto your butt. And then from here, we're gonna go into our shoelace, okay? So shoelace is just like this. It's literally, we're gonna use our right leg. It's gonna come forward, knee pointing forward, and then we wanna bring our left leg on top of it. So we're literally bending one knee on top of the other. It might look like this, it might look like this. It'll look how it looks like, but she's like, shame. So breathe into that space, that's it. Have you guys all gotten the left leg on top of the right? Yes? Yes. Perfect. No or yes? No? Breathe into that, deep inhales and exhales. Stack your knees, stack your knees. So you want to bring that knee like way over there. So you want to try and bring that foot on that side across much more. And if you don't feel it, watch, no, not behind you. If you don't feel it that much, you want to do the opposite. You want to bring your legs up and you want to try and bring them into a parallel to the mat in front of you. Do you feel it a little bit more? He's like, yes. Breathe into that, deep inhales and exhales. Are you able to bring them forward more, your shins? Yeah, like in line with the mat in front of you. But with your knees one on top of the other. Oh, this is a little different. Yeah, because the more you bring them forward, the more now you're going to start feeling it differently through the hips. Yeah. Breathe into that space. And then if you feel good here, you could always let yourself release over those legs, depending how we are. And then we slowly come back up from that and we're gonna be switching, okay? So now bring that left leg under. You wanna bring the left leg, the left knee pointing out in front of you towards the lake, and then bring that right knee right on top. You could either try to heel toe your feet back, or if you don't feel too much, you can try and bring those feet parallel to in front of you and knees in line with one another. That's it. Breathe into that. That's okay. See, we're all at different places right now. We are all at different places, right? It's not easy at all. Even I'm in pain too right now, by the way.
Look like it.
I am. I'm just at the next step where I'm in pain. Do you know what I mean? Let yourself release over as much as you can. Yeah, just a few more seconds, And then slowly come back up. You could let your hands go back for a little bit, maybe even just let those legs kind of wobble in front of you, creating little circles, jiu-jitsu legs, you know. Yes. And then scoot your butt forward here. Let's figure out, do you have your phone close to you? I keep forgetting to look.
What time is it?
Yeah, oh, you have a watch, perfect.
6:41.
Oh, perfect timing. Okay, we're finishing on our last pose to go to our meditation. Oh, are you guys getting bugs right now?
Yes.
Oh, really, eh?
Could I use some too?
It doesn't work on Caesar, so you can try.
You can. Yeah, I am the same.
There you go.
You can't repel Cesar. That was funny.
Cesar has a natural repellent.
I didn't hear that until you said that. That's so funny.
Oh, I was going to say
That does sound better.
She's like, why did you steal my thunder? That's so funny. Okay, we're finishing on our last position. We're going to be on our back. We're just going to do a few. Please don't die of this. Oh my God. A few of
Not Colon.
That's so funny. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, focus. Come back. Okay, we're slowly going to go onto our backs. Oh my God, unless it really hurts with the rocks. Jesus, this one is really bad.
Thank you.
Are we gonna do meditation lying down?
No, we're going to come right back up. This is... Yes, I promise. No, because we're gonna fall asleep if we do that. So just rock those shoulders down and away. Bring your heels close to your butt.
Check this.
What
That
happened?
was under my butt.
I just moved this one. Jesus, it was brutal. Okay, let the knees fall to the right. Just let them go over the right. You could bring your arms up over your head if you want and look over your left shoulder. So feel a nice twist here. And then from this position, just notice the sun shining on you. You could close your eyes and relax. Notice the air around you. Again, the sound of the water, maybe the sound of the birds, maybe even of the insects. Just notice everything you can hear around you. Get yourself nice and cooled down, ready for the meditation. Inhale those knees back up to center, your head back into center, and now let them fall to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe into that space. Again, remember to smile to yourself. Just remember to observe the different sensations, knowing that this too shall pass, even if it's unpleasant temporarily. Smiling, breathing. Remember that the more that you focus on something, the worse it gets. So you have to consciously choose to focus on it as least as possible. As we hear Cesar swatting them away. Bring those knees back up to center, head back up to center, knees in towards your chest. Just bring them in, just maybe massage the back a little bit into the rocks. Breathe into that space. Notice the different forms, the different shapes beneath you. And then engage your core and just rock yourself up to your seated position here. And then from this seated position, you could either just cross your legs or bring those heels in. Wherever you're comfortable, you could take the flesh out from under your butt a little bit. Notice the beautiful space in front of you. And today what I wanted to do for us was an awesome chakra meditation. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the different chakras in our body as we envision the colors of each individual chakra and as we think of specific positive affirmations. Okay? So just allowing ourselves to relax. We could keep our eyes closed, or we could actually look at the space out in front of us. And we want to be repeating whatever I'm saying, the positive affirmations in our minds, okay? So we're going to listen to the information around the root chakra. Our root chakra being that lowest, our base chakra. That red chakra. That chakra of security and confidence and connection. And we're going to envision, as we either close our eyes or look ahead of us, we're going to envision this red light. This beautiful red light, bright, sharp, and it's shining at the base of our chakra, but it's also spreading itself throughout our body. And as we feel that light and we see that red light, we think to ourselves, I am grounded. I am grounded. As we sit here and envision this beautiful red light filling our body, we think to ourselves, I am grounded. I am grounded. And as we think of this, we also allow ourselves to feel how grounded we are, to feel the earth beneath our bum, to feel the fact that we're grounded in this moment and supported. And as we envision that red light, we can see it fill our body, and we think to ourselves, I am connected. I am connected. Smiling on our lips, repeating that sentence and allowing ourselves to feel it. I am connected. Breathing through our nose, taking deep inhales and exhales through the nose, thinking to ourselves, I am connected. Visualizing that red light shining bright through our body, starting from the base chakra. I am connected. And as we move from that root chakra, that wonderful red chakra, to our sacral chakra, this orange chakra of self-worth, of passion and creativity, we visualize this beautiful orange light shining bright near our belly button, but filling our entire body as we think to ourselves, I am creative. I am creative. As we smile onto our lips, as we visualize this beautiful orange light from our sacral chakra, I am creative. I am passionate. Seeing that orange light fill up our body from that sacral chakra, I am passionate. Relaxing the muscles on our face, smiling on our lips, thinking and repeating, I am passionate. Now we move from that wonderful grounding root red chakra to our sacral orange chakra. And we move from that orange chakra to our yellow chakra, our beautiful solar plexus chakra, that chakra that finds itself just in between our rib cage, just above the belly button, breathing into that beautiful yellow light, that solar plexus chakra of self-respect, feeling powerful and energized, reminding and repeating to ourselves as we visualize this beautiful yellow light, I am powerful. I am powerful. We can see and we can feel that yellow light filling our body as we repeat to ourselves, I am energized. We feel the length in our spine. We're breathing through our nose. We're smiling onto our lips. I am energized. Feeling the light of the sun onto us, visualizing that wonderful yellow light. I am energized. And so we've moved from our root chakra, that red chakra at the base, to our sacral chakra, that orange chakra at the belly button, to this solar plexus chakra, just right in our lower rib cage in center, moving up to our heart chakra, that beautiful green light, that beautiful center of love and compassion. And as we visualize that amazing green light shining through our body and shining through onto the earth, we think to ourselves, I am love. We think and we feel, I am love. Visualizing that green light enveloping our entire body, I am love. I am balanced. Really embracing those words, really repeating them and feeling them at the same time as we visualize that green heart chakra light. I am balanced. feeling that wonderful energy from within, moving from that beautiful heart chakra, that green heart chakra, to our blue throat chakra. This wonderful blue light at the throat, shining through as we think to ourselves, I am expressive. I express my truth. I am expressive, as we visualize that beautiful throat chakra light at our throat, shining through, shining bright. I am expressive. I express my truth. I am trusting. Feeling that sensation, feeling and visualizing that wonderful blue light for that throat chakra. Thinking, I am trusting. I am trusting in the universe and everything it has to offer. All of the opportunities that are awaiting. Everything happens for a reason. I am trusting. We notice that we still have a beautiful smile onto our lips. We truly feel that energy. I am trusting. As we visualize that blue throat chakra light, moving up to our third eye, moving up to that chakra space right in between the eyebrows. That's a wonderful indigo, just like a darker blue in between the blue from the throat chakra and the purple from the crown. We have this indigo light that shines bright through our third eye chakra. Thinking to ourselves, I am intuitive. Maybe we choose to open our eyes here for a second. We look at the space in front of us as we kind of bring our stare out into that third eye chakra. We visualize on a focal point and we think to ourselves, I am intuitive. I am intuitive. I am open. I am open. My eyes are open and I can see. I am open. It's like you're looking ahead or your eyes are maybe closed or they're open, but you're not really observing around you. It's just this specific space. You're in a trance, in a meditative trance as you think to yourself, I am open. And then we've moved from our root chakra, that red, beautiful light, to our sacral chakra, that beautiful orange light, through our solar plexus chakra, that wonderful yellow light, through our heart chakra, that green, compassionate light, through our throat chakra, that blue, expressive light, through our third eye chakra, that wonderful indigo, clarity, visionary light. And now we move to our crown, bringing our hands up and bringing our hands onto our head, feeling the connection, maybe even interlacing our fingers so that we don't have to put too much of an effort. Our hands are just relaxing on our head, our elbows on each side. We're visualizing this beautiful purple light at our crown chakra, exactly where we're in contact with our hands. And we're thinking to ourselves, I am aware. Seeing this wonderful purple light connected to that red root chakra, feeling this circle, feeling this wheel of energy moving through our midline body. Visualizing that purple light shining through your head. I am aware. Feeling the awareness, trusting that awareness. I am aware. And just remembering that our crown chakra is directly connected to our root chakra. So keeping our right hand on top of our head and bringing our left hand down the lower belly button, connected towards our pelvis. And feeling that connection from the crown chakra to the root chakra as we repeat, I am connected, because it applies to both. We're connected to the ground beneath us, to the earth beneath us, and we're connected to the universe and to all of the earthlings on this planet. We're connected to everything and everyone around us. So as we sit here feeling that connection to ourselves, we repeat to ourselves, I am connected. I am so connected. Smiling onto your lips, feeling that wonderful energy vibrating through you, elevating this frequency in the world, knowing that you have so much more power from within than you even know, knowing that most of the answers are from within. Sometimes we just have to remember to turn inwards. Feel that connection again, your head and your root. Visualize that purple color shining through your mind. Visualize that red light at the bottom. And as you feel that connection, move from your red at your left hand to your sacral with your left hand at the belly button to that orange light. Moving through your solar plexus with your left hand right below the rib cage. Moving through your heart with that left hand to your heart center, moving to your throat with your left hand to your throat chakra, moving to your third eye, touching the space beneath the eyebrows, feeling that connection, and bringing that left hand all the way to your crown. And just feeling the connection and the alignment from bottom to head, reaching those arms up overhead, stretching your body out, feeling like you've just realigned all of the chakras in your body. Inhaling deeply, reaching those arms behind you, interlacing them, reaching them down, opening that chest up, looking at the sky, opening your eyes if they weren't already, looking out at the lake, at the boats, at the clouds, at the sky, feeling the opening in your chest, the opening in the collarbone like you have wings. And just remembering to yourself on this final note, as you've realigned all your chakras, as you feel super centered, grounded, and connected, remember to yourself that give yourself the serenity to accept the things that you cannot change. Also, just look ahead, if you're not already, at the duck with the babies, because it is really freaking adorable right now. I'm just gonna have to do this right now. And the entire time, by the way, earlier my eyes were open and we had about 7 seagulls around us looking at us. I almost wanted to take the camera because it was like we had a whole crowd of seagulls. It was so interesting. But on that note, with the wonderful ducks, just remember, okay, that you can always give yourself the serenity to accept the things that you cannot change, the courage to change the things that you can, and the wisdom to learn the difference. So it's really powerful when you think about it. You really have the power to change. I'm just gonna move that. We don't even need this camera anymore. Honestly, you have the power to make any change that you want. You just need to realize, what are the things that I can change and what are the things that I can't, right? And if you can't change them and they're not in your control, it just means that you have to change directions. It just means that you have to look at other opportunities and other solutions. It means that that might not work specifically, but something else can meet your needs, right? We just have to pivot a little bit. And then when we are in control, then we just have to find the solution automatically to what we can do to change that situation. So just know that you have that power. You have that control over at least your thoughts, over your reaction, over how you handle everyday life. It's all about how you react. And the more you teach yourself to stay in stillness, to sit, to relax, to embrace the space around you, it's just so much easier to go ahead with every day. You learn to love your days, right? Because you're the creator of your reality, and you get to create the best days for yourself. And that's my spiel for today. Aw, thank you guys. I was like, it was so complicated to just place this GoPro at the end. I'm like, nah. And I don't know about the time.
Don't move. I want to see.
What time is it? Oh, I knew it. I was like, we're going over. I was trying to like not go over.
Hi guys. It's Michelle. Ready?
Yay! Awesome. Thank you so much. We look literally like right now there's a few of them, but earlier they were all towards us looking at us. It was the weirdest thing.